going on, YouTube? Just got back home, 9 in the morning, and it's time to get back to the vlogs on the channel, okay? Today is February the 1st, and today is the day I wanted to start my vlogs back up and stop responding to comments. And I'm just going to slow down on the comments, okay? Because for the past 30 to 60 days, almost all of my videos are just talking to y'all, just interacting with y'all. And it did help, so it did help me out. You know, I was able to interact with y'all. I was able to feed some trolls. I even got a couple of shout outs from other channels. Some of them talking shit, some of them not. But I'm going back to the vlogs. So there won't be many more videos like this anymore. Maybe until after summertime. I'm going to focus on growing the channel. We got a couple of commercials and shit we got to shoot to compete with Interstate. Y'all know Interstate got their commercials going on everybody's channel. And they're about to be competing with me because I'm going to have my commercials going on everybody's channel, if you know what I mean. But my goal right now is going to be to promote the trucking industry. And I got a couple of ways to do it. So hopefully, now that I'm kind of telling y'all what's going to happen, hopefully won't nobody think I'm famous or try to treat me like some type of celebrity or some shit, because I'm not. I actually live at the house. And thankfully, ain't none of y'all came to ring the damn doorbell. I know a couple of people that live in the area now. Since I done lived here, I got a friend that live, say like 2 streets over right here. He's going in the truck, and I got somebody to drive a Trans AM. They live right here on the corner. I got an owner op lives somewhere behind me, like two streets over. And we got a car hauler, works with United Road. He live over here in the area. We got some truckers over here, okay? And my truck is parked right here in the driveway. Everybody know who the hell I am. But I'm going to go ahead and answer some more comments and questions that's in my head. And we're going to talk a little bit about how difficult it's been running the business, okay? So, one question that popped in my head, or one comment that pops in my head, I just put up a video like 3 hours ago, okay? I went from Nashville to Georgia, back to Nashville. And the first comment, even though I told y'all exactly in the video how much money I was getting paid for the load, I got the damn paperwork. Must be on the floor. Give me a second. Got the paperwork right here. I went from Nashville to East Dublin, Georgia, and then I picked up in Vadilla, Georgia, and came back to Nashville. It was 872 miles, okay? That's all you need to know. How much you think 872 miles paid us up to you? But he commented, he said, his name was Miguel, okay? Now, we are thankful for Miguel because Miguel he's interacting with the channel. He's rating the video. And he's a subscriber, and he watched the channel. So we are thankful for these other subscribers, right? Okay? Without them, there would be no channel. Miguel commented. He said, you can't make $1,000 a day, especially doing drive-in. And shit, the comment here like 4 likes. So a lot of y'all, I don't know how many people agree with Miguel. So I said, you know what, in my next video, let me kind of bring up the comment and give y'all my thoughts on the comment, okay? So the comment was, and I'm not saying it word from word, I'm just kind of Got it memorized a little bit. You can't make $1,000 a day in trucking, especially doing driving. That was the comment. What do y'all think? Y'all think you can make $1,000 a day in trucking? Doing, let's say, refrigerated, drive-in, or flatbed? Have anybody done it? Anybody out there, if any of y'all made gross $1,000 in one day in trucking? Because Miguel said you can't do it, especially in drive-in. So, any of y'all owner operators out there running drive-in, anybody made $1,000 in a day? Anybody at all? Anybody? Well, I'm just gonna tell you my experience, Miguel. First off, I done made $1,000 a day in trucking plenty of times. It's very easy to do. I worked at Interstate Distributor, okay, on the load board. Some of y'all still work at Interstate Distributor. Y'all done probably took these loads before. When I left my house, each time I leave my house working with Interstate Distributor, I would go on the load board. I would go to Tennessee. I would look for the highest paying load they got, which is always coming out the exact same place. It was now Interstate Distributors drive-in, okay, for the owner operators. They had loads coming up out of Red Bowling Spring, Tennessee, out the Nestle plant, hauling bottled water, okay? Water was paying like $3 to go down to Florida, $3 a mile, okay? After my cut, I think my cut was 68% over there. It paid me like $2 a mile or something like that. It was going maybe, I'm going to say 600 to 700 miles down to like different parts of Florida. Sometimes Jacksonville, sometimes wherever, because I don't know all the cities in Florida. I just know this is the load I'm always taking. Well, guess what? Load only took 1 hour to do. I mean, my fault. Only took 1 day to do. From Nashville down to Florida, it was a 10-hour trip. Okay? And it was always drop and hook. I would go pick up my loaded trailer, drop and hook, straight to Florida overnight, and deliver the load each time. 1 day. Loads was all, I mean, those Nestle loads always pay like maybe $1,400. Yeah, that's gonna be about the most. It was between $1,100 and $1,400, just depends on what part of Florida you're going to. Okay, like I said, I ran these loads multiple times, always making $1,000 in 1 day. Now let's look at the last company I just left. I got a bunch of rate confirmation sheets that I used to post up on the channel. Like, look, these are where the loads are going. This is how much it pays. I took loads out of Maine going to New York, like 400 miles, paying $1,400, okay? $3 a mile free. So you're not going to tell me that you can't make $1,000 in a day, because I done it multiple times. Multiple times. I got videos with actual rate confirmation sheets showing this. So, I don't know why anybody agrees with the comment. Just like I don't know why anybody agrees with the guy that said I told everybody you need business credit or perfect credit to go get a truck from a dealership. It's all horse shit. That's all. It's just horse shit, okay? Especially when I already did the shit. But anyways, Miguel, what we need to do is, y'all gotta stop saying what y'all can't do. Because people tell me all the time, Andrew, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that. You can't lease a truck. You can't go get a truck from a dealership. You got bad credit. You can't do that. You can't do this. I get it all the time, okay? All the time. And why everybody worrying about what Andrew can't do? Andrew just running donuts and running circles around y'all all the time. Everybody talking about, Andrew, when is the truck gonna do some work? When the truck gonna leave the driveway? I'm starting to think the truck is just a prop in the video. Why everybody typing this comment? I'm doing donuts all around the United States, coming back to the house early morning to shoot another video with the truck in the driveway. Y'all don't even know I done already been to work. I done already made my money. But everybody laughing at me. But anyways, what we need to do, Miguel, we need to figure out, we need to stop worrying about what Andrew is doing. We need to figure out how you can make $1,000 a day. Okay, so yes, there are companies that you can't make $1,000 a day in, especially running mileage. I mean, if you were a company paying 88 cents a mile, what you got to run like 1,000 miles in a day to try and get it? It's not gonna happen. Okay, it's not gonna happen. Versus a percentage company, then you can't happen. You can make $1,000 a day. Just depends on how much the load is paying and what your percentage of the load is. Okay, and how far it's going in that shit. Okay, so that's what you gotta do. Research. Go out there, research. Try to figure out if I can't make $1,000 where I'm at nowadays, what company can I go to make it happen? Okay, Interstate Distributor, you can make it happen. Snout, I'm pretty sure they choice board, you can make it happen. If you can't find a company that can't make it happen, maybe you get your own authority, then you can make it happen that way. But let's stop talking about what we can't do, especially when somebody like me already did it, okay? Because it's impossible to convince me you can't do it, already did it. Plenty of times. Just like people used to tell me all the time, Andrew, you can't make $2,000 a week consecutively. You can't do this, you can't do that. Andrew, you only made $2,000 one time. Because I only put up the paycheck one time. They don't realize I got multiple paychecks. I only got freaking a few paychecks online. On YouTube. Just like they used to tell me, Andrew, you gotta stop posting the money pictures. You gotta stop showing your money. You gotta stop. They don't even realize that all the money videos and all the money pictures that y'all have ever seen, all have came from Night Transportation. The $10,000 I keep showing, all of these are old videos, guys. I ain't showed no money, no money whatsoever since I've been an owner operator. I ain't came out just flexing on y'all. None of that. I just always show the money I made as a company driver over at night. The $10,000. Go back if y'all ain't never seen it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all done seen it, okay? I'm pretty sure y'all have. Matter of fact, I got some money in my pocket. Took it out the truck. Usually got like $2,000 sitting back in hundreds. But they ain't back here. But everybody's worrying about what you can't do. Can't do this, you can't do that. Andrew, you ain't got $2,000 in the fucking truck. I know that's probably coming to somebody here right now. If you do, you would go get it. I'm gonna go get it, y'all. Wait right here. Nah, wait right here. I'm gonna go get it. You can't do it. Andrew, you can't do this. Andrew, you can't do that. Look, motherfuckers, you can't. Wait a minute, wait. Andrew, you can't do this. You can't do that. And you can't. It ain't even $2,000. Probably like 500. Yeah, lease purchase is gonna be tough, y'all. It is gonna be tough. Understand that if I succeed at paying $695 a week for an entire year, because it's coming up on a year, I know I can succeed when I go out and finance me a truck. And understand the difference between this truck and if I go out and get a title to a truck. First, I'm still an owner operator. The only thing that's gonna change is on my settlement. Instead of $695 coming out, that's the only number that's really gonna change. That and the insurance, depending on what year of truck I get, the insurance may come down a little bit. That's only the real change between the two. So, owner operator is an owner operator. Whether you got the title to a truck or if you're leasing a truck, there's only the real difference is just the numbers on your paycheck. That's the only difference I see. Uh, I'm talking about difference that you can see. I understand you can take the truck wherever and all of that, but we're talking about differences that you're going to actually see. I'm going to actually see my check being just a little bit bigger, okay? Lease purchases, it's been difficult. There's been some up times, there's been some down times, there's been some negative paychecks. There's been some positive paychecks. Of course, there's way more positive paychecks than negative paychecks. Maybe 95% of all my checks have been positive, so that's a good thing. Um, and the reason for that is because I run percentage. More than likely, I only got to take like one load to pay for this truck. The truck note is only $6.95, so as long as I do a load, like I said, for example, Interstate Distributor, that first load I always took going down to Florida, that paid my truck note for the week. They paid my insurance for the week, and it also paid for fuel for that load, and then I would have money left over because my truck note was $6.95. The insurance was like $100 and something. I know my total fixed expenses was only $853 over at Interstate, and that was with the Qualcomm and all the deductions they was taking out. So that $1,400 load, I mean, like I said, it only took me 10 hours to pay for the truck for the whole week, you know. But that's not the case for everybody. Especially if you can't make $1,000 a day, you're not gonna be in the same situation as me. Another guy said, here go a comment I just read. If you follow this guy, you're gonna go broke. Now I got over 10,000 followers, so I want to know from the people that that's following me, are y'all going broke? So let me think of some people. I was checking my subscription list. LaShawn, you out there? Are you going broke? Let me think. The Wright brother, you going broke? TB, you going broke? Ghost, are you going broke? Truck Driver 101, you going broke? Ice Water, are you going broke? Golden Child going broke? Anybody following me going broke? Because according to the guy in the comments, following me, you're gonna be broke. I'm not even broke, but if you follow me, you will be going broke. It's horse shit. It's horse shit. I mean, this is the trucking industry, guys. It's a $1 billion industry. Being a company driver, it is real hard to go broke in the trucking industry. Being a company driver, the real way to go broke is if you got more expenses than income. That's the only way you're gonna really go broke in the trucking industry. I mean, if you like me, somebody that came from like FedEx or McDonald's or some low-paying job where you was actually broke because freaking expenses was more than the income, and you come to like trucking, I mean, my paychecks, I used to pull up in the driveway with an $80 paycheck, and I had enough to pay my gym bill, and food for the week. The second paycheck would pay the cell phone bill, which was like $100 and something. The third paycheck, then maybe I had some time for some fun. The fourth paycheck is what we tried to save. Then you come into the trucking industry, I'm going from like $80 a week, or $300 to $400 a month, to freaking $4,000 a month. What I'm gonna do with all this? And a lot of y'all don't know it. I still ain't got no car. I got pretty much the same clothes on I had since this damn channel started. Cause I ain't spent no money. I got the same shoes on. Almost nothing has changed. Okay, nothing. I ain't bought nothing with any of my money. From time to time, maybe I go to the club, but that's super rare now. I mean, and the only time I was going to the club to begin with, if y'all don't remember, when I was at night, man, anytime they hear me come to the terminal for these A and B services, and I get to the terminal after 5 p.m. and they just want you to just sit on the yard, I ain't got no refrigerator in that truck, Man, I used to just bobtail around the town until the freaking shop opened up at 7 in the morning. That's mostly when I was going to the club. I parked that motherfucking night truck right there in front of the club, walking in half full on all motherfucking night. The club closed about 3:30. Get back in the truck, go back to the terminal. I'd be first parked at the damn what you call it, the service station, wait for them to come on in. But I mean, you guys gotta put two and two together, man. I ain't got no house note. I ain't gotta pay insurance because I'm under my mom's insurance. My cell phone bill, I ain't got to worry about that. It's taken care of through YouTube. You guys ain't got no idea, man. You got no idea. I mean, even if I had the house note, the car payments, or the insurance, I mean, how much money would all this shit cost? House note around here is maybe $1,000 a week. I mean, my fault, $1,000 a month. Car payment maybe $200 a week. Insurance $200 a week. That would be all I need, man. We talking $1,400 out of $4,000. We just say $2,000, okay? Cause I don't know what all I'm missing, but man, I ain't got all that shit. Need to get some coffee. Did y'all miss me? Or y'all still trying to figure out what we can and cannot do? I know somebody gonna be talking about that's all you got is this freaking $2,000. You been out there all this motherfucking time. That's all you got. Oh man. Yeah, don't worry about what Bobby doing. Bobby gonna lead y'all down the path of destruction, y'all. Y'all following Bobby. You see, Bobby used to lease from this company called Quality Leasing. And Bobby had a white Pro Star just like mine. He had a white Pro Star just like mine. You know, the mud flap said Quality Leasing, and Bobby he used to order decals off of this website like Hour 80, some shit like that. He used to order decals, and he ordered his VIN number, and he had it put on the mirror on the side of his truck. Right, name was Bobby. True story. Now this is Bobby, and you know, people used to tell Bobby all the time, Bobby, you can't finance no truck. You doing lease purchase, Bobby. You ain't got no fucking money for no lease purchase. And while everybody was making fun of Bobby, you see what Bobby did was, one day at night, Bobby went over to the dealership, right? And you see, Bobby, he financed the exact same truck that was just like his. It wasn't the same year. See, Bobby was driving that new shit. He had that 2020 truck. But understand that the 2010 version looks just the same, right? So Bobby said, you know what? All my friends talking shit. I've been paying $695. I'ma finance a lookalike, put the decals in the same damn place. I'ma take off the quality mud flaps, put them on the new truck, and then I'ma flex in that motherfucker. And while they talking shit, I'm just gonna sit back and laugh at them. I'ma let them eat it up. They still thinking I'm paying $695, and I'm doing donuts around their ass. Hey, this your boy Chasing Andrew Jackson. I'm gonna get back to y'all in the next video.